thing is, if you want the leads to convert, you have to follow through. So this agent probably missed out on $20,000 of commission. Rocky, look, photos. Mentee's deal is about to go live and she's finished off her renos and they look awesome. Welcome back to another vlog. So this is leading up to the seminar. It is now Monday. So very busy day on the phones, busy day on the emails. Finished renovation photos for Mentee's flip is now going to go online tomorrow, and she's done a smart thing. She sent it to me just so I can look at the photos, find out any ones that I think that she should change, swap around, and most importantly, the description. You could do all this work, as I always say. Give it to an agent that might not be as familiar, especially in this market, with what actually buyers read, the bank manager reads, what their family members might read, all these pros and cons, because when you've spent money, blood, sweat and tears, you should know more about that house than the agent. We've also got photos, so you can see some of her photos up here, which looks amazing. We've also got some photos coming for one of our renovations, which looks absolutely insane. So I'm trying to figure out which photo is better. They're both really good, which is cool. And one of the deal sources you guys may have remembered, he's actually said to me, he managed to buy a home in Auckland for under $350, and it was a 2-bedroom unit, right? Which is crazy, cross lease. And he said he's got settlement coming up, and he's asked me for some advice on what he should look for when he goes to pre-settle. And obviously because it's joined with a whole bunch of other units, it can get a bit touchy there. So I'm gonna have a phone call with him tomorrow just to let him know what he should be looking out for. And I'll give you guys an update on that as well. We also went out to site today to visit one of my builders who's doing a great job extending a house. And what you guys don't know is that, you know, when you're extending the envelope of a house, so if you look here, you can cut open this. If you were to do that, you will definitely need counsel. So this one here looks pretty good, and I've chucked up one photo here. You can see how deep these holes are. Definitely don't want to be walking around on site in some jandals. Adding value to a home, if you go and extend it out with a master bedroom, ensuite, you can literally be adding, some people add like $150,000 to $200,000 to their home if they do it that way, but it can get quite expensive. So it's really cool to see what's happening beneath the ground, because normally when you're a cosmetic house flipper, you don't get to see things happening with the piles, you don't get to see things with geotech and engineering, you only get to see paint, carpets, drapes, kitchens, bathrooms. So I always like seeing what's underneath, right? Especially as we lead up to developments. We've locked in the venue today. I've also got a few people that have bought tickets over the weekend, so well done to them. There's some things happening on the news that I've seen where a major bank has rolled back their forecast on where they think the housing market will end. Funny that, right? So I'm about to go inside and film a reel for that. Tomorrow we've got an exciting day. We're actually doing a day trip to the region. So I'll try and bring you guys along for that, but I will not tell you guys too much about it because it's actually quite top secret and I should not be giving away too much details about it, but many of you guys watching might have a clue. Anyway, keep an eye on the next few vlogs because we are leading up to the seminar. It's absolute value always on my Instagram. If you aren't following me there, make sure you're checking out the stories and the posts. Yeah, just keeping track on how every other Mentees deals are going and how people are buying. Oh, and that other Tauranga deal that we were talking about in the other deals, that sold unconditional. So someone that had cash, moved really fast, beat everyone else to it, so well done to them. One last thing, if you are watching these vlogs and you've got a property question that you want to ask, make sure you drop in the comments. I will be replying to those. Any finance question you might have. Rocky! Come on. When you're looking at getting into property flipping, it is all go from the moment you're looking to buy, you're renovating, and as I always say, you can just fuck it up when you do the sales process, the photos, the listings, which agent you choose. And the funny thing was, this Mentee, if she's actually watching this, which she probably will be, who she bought the house from, the agent, went on a holiday, and they text us today saying, hey, I'm back from holiday, just saw that house, it looks amazing, can we please list it? And it's like, too late, you were on holiday, and we got sent the listing photos from a different agency. So it's a tough life out there for agents. You got to make sure that if you are going on holiday, you keep on top of your leads, right? If she was sending me texts or emails while she was away or before she went away, she could have got the listing, but she didn't. She didn't follow through. And the thing is, if you want the leads to convert, you have to follow through. So this agent probably missed out on $20,000 of commission. Unlucky. Guys, we've just got a little bit over 30 tickets left, which is roughly one a day. And I know a lot of you guys will be waiting close to the time, but you might actually miss out because we cannot extend the venue space. So April 5th, Waipuna Hotel in Auckland. I will see you there.